up bright and early today. I've got my Spanish course starts today. I think I'm going to be a wee bit late as well because it takes me 20 minutes and I've only got 15 minutes. But I was just thinking, that place I'm staying in, the boys run it as a business downstairs. It's a bit of a dump. I'm hardly surprised it's never busy. Anyway, I ran over, better get on my way. So, I enrolled in the Spanish class this morning. It was quite good, usual stuff, usual enrolment day. Get your password and all that. I finished earlier. I'm on my way back up for a walking tour. I stopped at this Forrest Gump place. There's a picture there. I like to experiment, but sometimes it backfires. You'll see the picture. That's filling me up. I'm a big fan of hot dog sausages. But usually when you experiment, sometimes it pays off. So that's yet to happen. Just heading up for day 2 of my Spanish course. Cutting it fine as usual, not like me. Just walked through the distinctive smell of special tobacco first thing in the morning, can't beat it. Just heading off to day 3 of my Spanish class. The roads seem busier today and the streets. Maybe that's Buenos Aires getting back to normal after all the holidays. But I've even left a few minutes early myself today, so maybe I'll get there on time. Although it's not been a problem. Yesterday I got there and I wasn't the last one in, so I'll be fine. Speak soon. I say I wasn't the last one there by a long shot. Young Dutch lad didn't appear till after the first break, but it was 10:30, 11 o'clock. He said he didn't sleep very well. He said he insisted he wasn't out last night, so I'll take him at his word. But he was the latest out of everyone. Although one guy never even turned up at all. Azerbaijani guy, wasn't too keen on him. He reminded me of that creep Andrew Tate off of YouTube. Anyway, enough of that. Finished day 4 of my Spanish class, so not much to report really today. We did an interesting class after it though. That was how to make mate, which I've obviously got an idea of anyway, and a non-baking sweet called chocotorta with biscuits and milk and stuff. It was quite interesting, quite tasty too. Chicos y chicas, hoy es el último día en la escuela de español. Hello boys and girls, today's my last day at Spanish school. Quite sad as well, but yeah, I've learned quite a lot from it. It's a bit milder today as well, which is quite good. Okay, speak to you later. Just left the apartment. Had a wee recharge day yesterday, Saturday. I was quite tired from last week. Yeah, I need to do something today. The sun's back out and it's much warmer as well, so I'll wait to see if I can do something interesting. I'm walking up to the Estadio Monumental where River Plate plays. It's taken me through this really nice neighbourhood. I mean, other neighbourhoods, some neighbourhoods I've been through are quite nice, but they're full high-rises. A lot of these houses are like, there's a high-rise obviously back there, but these houses are much nicer. They're nice. I've noticed they're all either barred or shuttered though, and fenced with garages, so security is obviously a concern. I think most of these people will be away for the summer anyway. They'll be away at the beach, so I think a lot of them are unoccupied if they're shuttered down. But yeah, very nice neighbourhood. An old car or some sort of motor vehicle parked somewhere. This one's nice as well. I wonder when that last moved. Just finished my tour of the Estado Monumental, the home of River Plate football club. I'm deciding where I'm going to go next. I'm going to walk back through this neighbourhood. It's so peaceful around here, and the houses are so nice. And it doesn't seem usual for a football stadium to be in such a nice area. But it's a relatively new city, Buenos Aires, so maybe that's got something to do with it. But it's really nice. These tree-lined avenues are good on a hot day, so much shade. I think what this neighbourhood reminds me of, it's as European as anything I've seen, like maybe in Germany or even Britain. It's some of the houses, the layouts of the houses and everything are really nice or similar. Slightly better than the last place, certainly cleaner, a bit bigger. Oh, my junk. These are my keys, one's for the room, one's for the front door, one's for the door onto the street. This is an Argentinian thing apparently. A lot of the keys are all like this. So let's leave. The light switch. There we go. There we go. We sink. And then we're out the front door. Going down the stairs. I'll spare you the stairs, I'll pause it. Down the stairs. It's quite nice. Oh, now, where's the door onto the street? Yeah. It's not. I'm lost. I'm lost already. Oh. Oh, here's the door onto the street now. Yeah. Not much different from the last place. I had to get the room there. I've been video editing most of the night, so we did something to do, just get some fresh. It's absolutely roasting tonight. This is the warmest it's been at night since I've got here, but this is really nice. Just look at that, some sort of patio. There's folk in speaking. I just noticed when a wee bit of time to themselves, but this is so nice. Isn't it? Look at that. Yeah, so come out for a bit of a walk. Get the rest of my steps in as well. It's a hot one again today. Jeez. I'm just on my way to my food tour. I've just left the room at 10 to 2 in the afternoon. Just chilled today. I was really tired. A wee nap and everything, so I'm feeling a bit better for that. Hopefully this food tour will be good. I shall let you know how I get on. Just left the apartments, but finally the heat kind of do a whole day, so getting in the afternoon and into the evening seems to work quite well. Anyway, we're head up to the Japanese garden. That's meant to be quite nice. There's a chance of rain, but I don't think that'll come. We'll see what happens anyway. See these intersections I've just noticed, the ones with no traffic lights, like there's no obvious signs of right of way. I've seen folk approaching these from different streets. They're quite tentative when they get to the junction, thankfully, because if there's no right of way you don't know whose turn it is, so they seem to work it out. Argentinian school buses, that's really old, isn't it? But they're obviously well kept. That's in the signalised intersection, that's got traffic lights. Bit more interesting, I want to do a bit more today. I've had a chilled couple of days, so pack a bit more in some park, next to a park. I've come to the top here. I was wondering what was so quiet up here. There's a bit of a dead end. Quite an elaborate children's play park. Probably playing it when it's a bit cooler. I remember going into hot places when I was younger and burning my legs on the swings and things like that. But yeah, this was a bit disappointing because there's a huge park next door. I don't know how you get into that. Let's see if I can find this. I thought this looked an interesting street anyway. I like the two roads with the island in the middle. Look at this. And British style post box. I don't know how long that dates back. Then we'll have a wee closer look. It's a bit nuts. Didn't expect to see this. Looks like it was used at one point as well. That's all clearly not an ornament. It's up for an electric scooter, like thick wheels and everything. It's really good. So I counted that. There was 8 lanes going in one direction and 3 coming the other way. But you're allowed to turn right, although I had the signal for crossing the road as a pedestrian. You're allowed to turn right on red. So I'm crossing that road and there's traffic crossing in front of me and behind me. If it was my first day I'd be pretty intimidated by that, but I'm getting a wee bit used to it now, so it wasn't too bad. But even then, still makes you a little bit edgy. Well, I've made it to the Japanese garden. It's quite a nice entrance. See the entrance. going to have a look around. Obviously there's a gift shop just before you go out. The water was too dirty for fish, but there's carp in there. I don't know if you can see them, there's another one. The water is pretty murky. Japanese house. Let's see. Don't know if you can see it, but this is where they're breeding the carp for the pond. So I shut off just now. You can sometimes go in by the looks of things, but you can see in there. Breeding the carp. There's a nice breeze as well. That's a big help just now. Fish just jumped out of the water there. You never catch these things. See if that's flowers in the Japanese flag or the Japanese garden. Yeah, it's really nice. Reminds me of something you might find at Epcot, but maybe just 5 or 6 times the size. That kind of idea, a tribute to Japan. That's nice. There's a cormorant on that rock over there. Don't know if you can see it. Obviously looking for a wee meal. Wee carp supper. This is nice. I like this. Stepping stones and everything. Well, that was the Spanish Gardens. You would only need about an hour and a half or something. Plus, if you want to stop for a coffee, it's nice. Yeah, I'm glad I've seen it. Also, there's a nice breeze coming in from somewhere. It's amazing. It's because it's quite a hot day. Mind you, it did come out at just after midday. It's only 2:20 now. So yeah, the hottest part of the day as well. Well done, Billy. This thing over here, I thought it was maybe a gimmick or a tourist attraction. Apparently it's a driving school. It's got its own private roads. See the yellow car here. So you can do a driving course by the looks of things. Car's parked up over there. It's a course on its own, it's like a separated roads. I would imagine you'll have to go to the real roads eventually. It looks like a nice safe place to start, especially if you're not that confident. It's like a recross, like what, an 8-lane road. I'm sure I had footage of it earlier. I had to cross it to come back again. And the traffic lights weren't working. So that meant pedestrian crossing wasn't working. Oh, I would have recorded it if I thought about it, but I was too busy concentrating on keeping myself alive there. It was quite an experience, but obviously I got over safely. Jeez. Jesus, look both ways. The traffic lights have definitely gone out. I'm glad I flipping hurt the car there, or I was a goner, I think. Jeez, yeah, the lights have definitely gone out. I was going to record that, but no, I latched onto this mum and dad with 2 young kids, thought if I'm not going to get across the road with them, I'll never get across. What to churn. Looks like it's a power cut across the city of this area anyway. The shops are shut, everybody's stopped. Nothing's happening. These are the yerba mate plants where they make the mate drink from. It's there. It's been dripped on by an aircon unit, but that was a really old-fashioned kind of typical Argentinian cafe restaurant. It was really nice, cheap as well. It was like £2 or something for £2 odds for a coffee. A couple of free biscuits as well. Had a wee issue earlier. I wish I'd thought to film it. The aircon unit was dripping water all the way down on the stuff, but I'll show you the plumbing system in there. Drains into this bucket. That bucket was just about full to the brim, so I emptied that into the shower and that solved the problem. I checked out for the last time today. What a difference in the temperature. It was so much cooler even than it was last night, so that's maybe a good sign. Hopefully it's cooler tomorrow again. First day just on GoPro only, because film editing is just a nightmare when you're dealing with that on the phone. But anyway, maybe last look at the fountain there and I'll say good night. Good night.